Martinez. Marcus Thuram. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Martinez. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Real Madrid have given us away. Thuram. Heung-min Son. It's with Ødegaard. A real opening now. And it's got to be. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Çalhanoğlu. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside. An alert intervention. Ginola. Hamšík. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Barella. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Ginola. Well, a really good run. Hamšík. Great opportunity. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Marcus Thuram. Barella. Now with Mkhitaryan. Martinez. Barella has it. And support available. Mkhitaryan. And it might be. And how about that for a save? Hamšík. Zambrotta. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Marek Hamšík. Martin Ødegaard. Son. On this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, this could be a chance for Real Madrid to jump ahead from a corner. Danger averted for now. Hamzik. Can they forge ahead? Still alive. And the danger clear. Zambrotta. Now, in position. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Scott McTominay. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Hamzik. Well read to put an end to that attack. De Bruyne. Hamzik. And on to Ginola. Well, high quality defending. Politano. It's with McTominay. And Real with the ball again.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on here. What a noise we've got.
Well, no time to waste. This could be the equaliser. Terrific save. David Ginola. Anthony. Given away by Real Madrid. David Neres. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Martin Ødegaard. David Ginola. A struggle for Real Madrid to hang on to the ball. Moving it forward. Opportunity! Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Frank Rijkaard. Anthony. David Ginola. Anthony. How can he take them on and beat them? And not precise enough with the shot. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Dybala. Here's Cristante. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Chance for Dybala. A good and fair challenge. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up the game? So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. This could square the game. Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. Corner for Real. Can they use it productively? Just knocked it out of there. High quality defending. Martin Ødegaard. Opportunity. Plenty of support here. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Dybala. Emmanuel Petit. Frank Rijkaard now. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Can he put it in? And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Anthony. Martin Ødegaard. Making progress. Crossing opportunity. Can he put them ahead? Can they forge ahead? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Dybala. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Brian Cristante. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on. What a noise we've got.
Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Anthony. Well, very effective play in possession. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. And the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid facing Fiorentina.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the ball rolling again, second half under. Will Real be able to up the game? Dodo. Roberto Piccoli. Now, who can he play it to? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Anthony. And on to Ginola. Anthony. Udegaard. This could level it. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, I have to say, that's a good finish. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there. He's just passed it into the corner. That's a nice goal.
Underway once more, level at 3-3. Moise Keane, Roberto Piccoli. Gudmundsson. It's with Robin Gosens. Albert Gudmundsson. Is this the moment? Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Cleared away. Gudmundsson. It's with Robin Gosens. Sound piece of defending. Heung-min Son. Hamsik. Son must score. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Well, how about this? 4-3. Piccoli. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. 20 minutes remaining. And out of play it goes. Throw in coming up here. Gozens. Moise Keane. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Son. Frank Rijkaard. Good work from Fiorentina to win back possession. Moise Keane. And Real Madrid have the ball again.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
He has teammates around him. And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Keane. 5 minutes to go. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now Zambrotta. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Gozens. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Corner kick then to Real. What can they do from this situation? Now, how about the short corner? Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Real Madrid have given it away. Anthony. Ginola. Keenan Davis. Lovric. Well, spot on with that challenge. Davis. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Zambrotta. Anthony. Lovric. Keenan Davis. Sandy Lovric. And giving it away.
Well, these Real fans are driving their team on to get this equaliser, but time is running out. Will they get another big chance?
And teammates to play it to. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Vakun Bayo. Sandy Lovric. Getting forward, but the danger averted for now. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, today just wasn't good enough. They lacked a cutting edge, they played too slowly, and they made many mistakes at the back. It was really disappointing.
With Real Madrid behind in the game, a corner could represent an opportunity. They take it short. Danger averted. Rijkaard and teammates around him. Ødegaard, this could square the game. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Marek Hamšík. Now Son. Anthony. And return to Son. And the keeper more than equal to it. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Jesper Karlström. Martin Ødegaard. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Ødegaard. Can they nudge in front? Still could be dangerous. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Ten minutes left for play. David Ginola. And he has options available. Okay. Can he finish them off? In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Vakun Bayo. Lovric. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Ginola! And it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, here it is again, and he's just passed that into the net. That's a very good finish, you have to say.
And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is...
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, Interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Now, who can he play it to? Can they forge ahead? And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
Anthony. Going well. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course, the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Ivan Perisic. Son. Frank Rijkaard. A real opening now. Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper, and really should have been able to. And played short. Piazza. A bit scruffy with the ball, Kovacic. He has teammates around him. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Ginola. Frank Rijkaard. Attacking possible. Real chance. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Modric. Opportunity here. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Gianluca Zambrotta. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Chalet Atsar. 10 minutes to go. Ante Budimir. Ball won by Rijkaard. Can he take the chance? It has to be, surely. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Mateo Kovacic. Budimir with it. And nothing comes of that attack. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And there we have it, the final whistle. And disappointment in the Croatian camp. There is no getting away from it. A defeat here.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough...
What's in the game?
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham, and is it going to be? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Aurélien Tchouameni. Here's Mbappe. Now with Bellingham. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Now with Ginola. And on to Ginola. Anthony. Good-looking sequence, this. Well, they keep passing away. Just the clearance that was needed. He's going forward well here. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. And a simple clearance, a good one. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. And not one but two substitutions here for Real Madrid. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Attacking possibilities for Real. Kylian Mbappe. he was in again with the score at 3-1. Valverde. Good-looking pass. Schuker. In with a chance. Alexander-Arnold. Anthony. Martin Ødegaard. Chouameni. Anthony. Jude Bellingham. Oh, really hit with venom and off the woodwork.
Well, that's a great shot. He just hit it with such power. I'm not sure the keeper would have got that, you know.
Jude Bellingham. And Schuker. Now, who can he play it to? Can he find the net? The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Clears it away. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Well, good run, this. Now, what can he do with it? Schuker. A glorious chance. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Mbappe. Frank Rijkaard. Chances on. It's got to be a goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
Jude Bellingham. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up the game? Frank Rijkaard. This could level it. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, here you can see it again. He's gone for placement over power, and it's a brilliant finish.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Kudus. And Palhinha with it. Palhinha. Promising move from Tottenham. And let's give credit to the defending. And the ball back with Spurs now. Real chance. Given away by Tottenham. Son. Martin Ødegaard. Danger still on. Must take the lead here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. He's got to score! And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Well, back underway here. How will Spurs reply to that setback? Pedro Porro. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. 20 minutes remaining. Martin Ødegaard. Bentancur. And a fine tackle. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
Well, mopping up defensively. Just the challenge that was required.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These Real fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
Well, a long-range effort, but no real difficulties for the goalkeeper. Hamšík. Son. David Ginola. Ginola! It's opened up for him. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Bentancur. It's with Bentancur. Heung-min Son. Ginola. Oh, he's through here. And the goalkeeper will claim it. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good...
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It is Manchester City facing Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
An alert intervention. Zambrotta. Anthony. And on to Ginola. A glorious chance. Is it going to be? And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
On they go again. A wake-up call for the City players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Ginola. Anthony. Frank Rijkaard now. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. And in the event, just a talking to, but could easily have seen yellow. Well, I think he'll be a bit cross with himself based on that free kick. Not the execution he was looking for. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. And intercepted it. Good pass. And a chance, Ødegaard. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Burkhardt. Sancho now, and teammates around him. A fine reading of the situation. Gianluca Zambrotta. It's with Ødegaard. Anthony. Real chance. And surely he had to score, and he does.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Oh, what an opportunity. It's opened up for him. A goal! An exceptional performance, this. Forward to the good now.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Blistering first-half display, and just look at that score. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Jude Bellingham. Dembele. Isco. Ndoye. And a timely intervention. And Real with the ball again. Well, they know they need to stop him. And City get the throw in. Jadon Sancho. And Irvin on the ball. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Schuker. Dembele. And City have possession once more. Jude Bellingham. And Bellingham. Not the pass he had in mind. Jonathan Burkhardt. Real Madrid coming away with it. Well, close to the end of this contest, and Real Madrid... Oh, big chance! And that'll roll through to the keeper. The attack just fizzling out in the end. Jonathan Burkhardt. And Irvin on the ball. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
And so there we have it, the final whistle, and Manchester City have lost this game. What did you make of it?
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Al Nassr and they take on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Sloppy in possession from Real. Bale. Heung-min Son. David Ginola. Son. Perfect challenge. Marek Hamšík. Son. Hamšík. Ginola. A real opening now. And there it is. 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Rijkaard. Petit. It's with Oyarzabal. Now, let's see what they can do here. They can level it. And it's come off the keeper. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Emmanuel Petit. Marek Hamšík. Now Son. Rijkaard. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Fluency of movement. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Martin Ødegaard. And he has options available. And no way to sugarcoat that one, Stuart.
Well, sometimes it's worth having a shot from distance, but he never really set himself to hit that cleanly.
Bale. So on the cusp of the half-time interval and Real Madrid with a narrow lead. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen from them in this half?
Yes, they're defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So a personnel change then. And off and running again after a dizzying first-half performance by Real. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? Zambrotta. Well, a really good run. And let's give credit to the defending. Zambrotta. David Ginola. Hamšík. Son. Now with Ginola. Could be. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
And he could really get at the opposition. But doesn't have to do it on his own. Into the final 20 minutes. And well positioned to clear. And that's an important intervention. Oyarzabal. Son. And a fine tackle. James Tavernier. Well, only minutes remaining now, and Real Madrid enjoying a commanding lead. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
Oh, in with a chance! Still a chance! And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Manchester United facing Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Anthony. And in with a real chance. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Joshua Kimmich. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Not all that convincing defensively, and he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And cleared away by Zambrotta. Drogba. Danger averted for now. Iniesta. Drogba has it. Iniesta. Determined defending. David Ginola. It's with Ødegaard. Son. Getting forward. An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Nedved. And he has options available. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. No keeper will mind that sort of corner. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Passing it accurately. No, high quality defending. Marek Hamšík. Rijkaard. Heung-min Son. Hamšík. Son. Can he put it away? Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. What can Real do from this position? Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Pavel Nedved. Anthony. Hamšík. And a timely intervention. Ginola. And it's United's turn now. Nedved. Diego Forlan. Pavel Nedved. The clock is against Manchester United here, but their dreams remain alive. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Petit. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. Well, the threat, and with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start, and I think a draw is probably the fair result.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Can he take advantage? Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Son. Now with Ginola. Anthony. Well, he's certainly not alone. Over the top intended. Oh, he's through here. Managed to get it out of there. David Ginola. Oh, he's given the ball away. Diego Forlan. This is looking threatening. Zambrotta. Frank Rijkaard. Anthony. It's with Ødegaard. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Hamšík. Now Son. Martin Ødegaard. And he read it well, intercepting it. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. That is that for the first half here. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Frank Rijkaard. Hamšík. Frank Rijkaard now. Anthony. Ødegaard. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. "30 minutes left for play. And an astute piece of defending. Ginola. Son. Putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Deciding to give it to the keeper. And in the right position to read it. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Well, radical change here from Real Madrid. 3 substitutes to come on at once. Forlan. Saka. And they're on the front foot, looking for a winner near the end of this game. Must take the lead here. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? 5 minutes to go. Gianluca Zambrotta. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. This could square the game. He got nothing but ball. He's conceded the corner. And cleared away. Son. Now with Bellingham. Pele. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
A glorious chance. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
1-0 then. Pavel Nedved. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Victor Ibarbo with it. Ibarbo. And on to Marquez. And he did well to cut it out. David Ginola. Now with Ginola. Rijkaard. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Pellegrini. Ibarbo. Pavel Nedved. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. Trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Danger averted. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Heung-min Son. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Heung-min Son. Eusebio. Here's Valverde. Gianluca Zambrotta. Eusebio. Brilliant save. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. That is that for the first half here. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, he's certainly not alone. David Ginola. Anthony. It's with Ødegaard. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Pellegrini. Gianluca Zambrotta. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Son. Now with Zambrotta. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Zambrotta. Frank Rijkaard. And they could face difficulties here. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Into the advanced position. Heung-min Son. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Rijkaard. Now, can he put them in front? And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Son. Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. And not cleared away properly. And a simple clearance, a good one. Eusebio. Now, Son. Now, who can he play it to? Pellegrini. This could be the equaliser. A goal! Sheer excitement. Level again here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis?
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is probably the fair result.